In today's world, trade is a collage of global markets, supply chains, competing brands, quality standards, movement of goods across borders, business regulations, cutting-edge skills and services. Aid in support of trade is coming in to make a difference. But what is behind the headlines? What impact does it actually have on people's daily lives? How can partners and programs support poor countries to get ahead on trade? When does it work? And where can more be done right now? The Enhanced Integrated Framework, EIF, is getting people to act on the trade agenda. On-the-ground agencies and development partners are backing countries' own roadmaps for change. It's building strong foundations and helping governments bridge to more support. Trading Stories takes a closer look at 8 of the poorest countries worldwide who are using trade to shape futures. Find out from the people themselves what is happening with fresh partnerships and higher value products, and what potential lies ahead. What is the Gambia's trading story? For a small country facing food insecurity and rural poverty, reaching out to global markets and transforming livelihoods means taking people along with you on the trade drive. When you grow crops such as cashew and sesame alongside staple groundnuts, you help bring a fresh, competitive edge to exports. Going from the farm gate to working closely with local producers, it's about opening doors to new markets.
Kabla kasudo ko commencé nga falngo jeje le demi warsa bake morjuf ha morjuf de ko maden te fon bel sur le minna national kasu fam association pe present à la président be sulare minna banko kan kasudo kulale karunte bugo dia mum fon ko da mala ni ke ko da ma fa wonte jatata processing machine be sulare wala bake ba ko roto anin marché kendo.
Raising their standard of living is one of the goals of the food security initiative of this country. Hence, the strategy of the government right now is to try to commercialize agriculture as much as possible. Commercialization and trade are very, very important to the long-term livelihood sustenance of the people.
So when you support farmers and businesses to be more productive, at the same time, you need to raise quality standards. And it's by building on past efforts that partners, including ITC through marketing, are strengthening links in the cashew chain. That way, you keep the trade cycle in motion.
The relationship between the private and government healthy enough so as to start your business or do your business. Government is always encouraging potential farmers to engage in cashew production because of the huge economic benefits you find as a result of farming cashew.
So how can growing small-scale enterprises lead to trade openings with a long-term impact? Under the Enhanced Integrated Framework, EIF program, It's about backing the country's vision for change. That has included supporting community agricultural production and processing, and it's been helping make trade part of everyone's business.
We have been focusing as a government in the new development blueprint that we call Program for Accelerated Growth and Employment. Trade plays a key role in that program, and the EIF is an opportunity for us and our peoples working with the communities and develop projects and programs that address their needs.
The EIF has been very effective in the Gambia, and it's actually made people aware of the importance of trade and the extent of trade, the impact of trade in the lives of the poor. It would be good if other less developed countries work with the EIF process to mainstream trade in their countries.
Driving forward the trade agenda means stepping up a gear with a roadmap under development with UNCTAD. Next, it means securing vital support from development partners. That way, projects such as on cashew, fisheries and the airport can catalyze greater trade prospects for people on the ground.
We have identified some sectors as very crucial in our development and in our efforts to reduce poverty. Through the EIF, we can address these challenges. Our appeal to the donors would be really to help us with the required resources, complemented by our commitment, of course, on the ground, that will be complemented by our interests and our drive to succeed.
I want you to recall that.
For coastal communities who depend on fishing, exporting to the European Union and beyond is a big task. It means meeting global norms and standards. Here, the EIF and other trade partners are coming in to help this ambition make a difference in sustaining people's livelihoods.
Today, the development is coming more. Yesterday, we have 10 or 15 boats in our business between 10 years back. If you came today, we have about 200 or 300 boats. The Ministry of Trade and the collaboration with the Fisheries Department, they are coming and teach us every day. Yeah.
Nainka for having comment. All improve nga kafunyoma nga ninga kodo starting nga alanyo kan nga business okay kurun na call stano nya ha kada na dindingol fanan ibela jiko bantelle kan karambungol ning ku patang.
Putting together the trade collage is about giving people a reason to get engaged. Strong government agency association partnership is making waves. But bridging the trade benefits gap means making the move from sea to storage to shipment accessible for poor communities countrywide.
Development of the Gambia rests so much on trade. How to build the knowledge skills of women, particularly in income generation activities. The partnership between the government and civil society is good, such as the EIF. We sit in the NSC and we take part in the decision-making, policy-making process, as well as the monitoring and evaluation of these projects.
The Gambia's trade agenda has meant getting people around the table, building a growth outlook grassroots up, supporting supply chains and productivity. backing from partners with resources is key to turn efforts into higher incomes for farmers, producers, and traders. In that way, greater dialogue, partnership, and focus is pointing to the positive trade momentum ahead.
The Gambia being a small country with very limited industries and industrial capacity, trade continues to play the bigger role in terms of revenue. And this is why, from the start of this EIF initiative, we have embraced it wholeheartedly to address the bottlenecks that are affecting the potential and the ability of trade-related sectors to contribute meaningfully to national development.
The next action. Come on. The next action. The next action. Let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4.